The moment I shifted my nervous system was the moment I found long-lasting love. So, how is our nervous system related to the love that we seek? I can tell you from my experience that throughout my life, I've always looked for a certain activation of my nervous system because I equated that with long-term love. So, when I felt butterflies, or when I felt really excited, or when I felt this little anxious feeling inside, I thought that meant that I really liked the person and therefore they were a long-term love potential. But what I ended up realizing over time, as I started to analyze myself, and as I went through breakup after breakup with a very similar type of person, I actually realized that that type of nervous system activation was not love. It was just my pattern. It was a confusion in my nervous system. Because at the end of the day, what I was really seeking was peaceful, relaxing, safe love. And if we look at the different attachment styles, this makes sense, right? I'm an anxious attachment style. So we have three main attachment styles, which is anxious, that's the one that clings, avoidant, which is the one that creates distance, and secure, which is comfortable and has a healthy relationship between closeness, intimacy, and distance. So ideally, you want to get to a secure attachment. And as someone who is anxiously attached, I was always going for this avoidant type. So I would cling and they would get distance. And the more I would cling, the more distance they would need. And then it was like this dance. I would get more attracted because I was more activated. So, what I want to tell you today is that you can rewire your nervous system. It is very tempting to stay in your pattern. Let me tell you, it's like much more like easy to not go on the diet, right? It's much easier to avoid any challenge. But at the end of the day, you can claim your power back by going within and figuring out how to make your nervous system more calm in your dating experience. If you lean more towards an avoidant attachment, so you like to take distance, you feel like people are kind of encroaching on your freedom and your independence, your reaction is probably distance yourself, take space. And at the end of the day, that's an insecurity that you have. So you can work on calming your nervous system to avoid that fear. And similarly, if you're anxiously attached, you want to cling. So when someone is showing you that they might not be interested, you want them to text you more. You want to get closer. And what I want to tell you is that you can calm your nervous system to react as a secure person and eventually get to that secure place. And the beauty of this is that we all have a varying degree of these attachment styles within us. So it is possible for an anxious person to meet an avoidant person and then they can become secure together. So I highly encourage you to start looking at this. Go check out the attachment styles and figure out what you want. Figure out if you've been attracting the same person over and over again. Maybe it's a pattern. Maybe it's a pattern that needs to be broken. So I want you to get in touch with me. I do free clarity calls, which are 20-minute calls, and they basically analyze your attachment style and your nervous system and really figure out how we can accelerate the healing, um, especially when you're feeling lonely and defeated and like things just haven't gone right for you. I'm here for you and I can help you. And I can help you skip the steps and skip all the hardship that I went through with my method, the Magnolia method. So get in touch and I look forward to hearing from you.